hate seeing Facebook notifications.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Share, copy.
Turnovers will be a focus in today's game. The Cardinals are #1 in turnover differential, and they'll be up against the Niners team that knows they have to take care of the ball.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at University of Phoenix Stadium here in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals.
All right, Mike. What is you going to do today, big fella? Under.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Bang.
And he's going to have to eat this.
Mama, there goes that man.
Solomon Thomas in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Oh.
Bridgewater now on second down.
Oh, Teddy B.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's third down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
Dagger! Dagger! Let's go! Wait, Dagger! Dagger!
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Trying to lay one up deep.
This is
double
post.
In. It's complete. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Counter.
The first carry now. This is Johnson trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
I need to get some fucking people set in here, bro. Calling this plays too quick.
Let's go. Blue 58.
Second down, Bridgewater.
Oh, 29, you can take that, big dog.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
I'll cover 6 this time.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs.
Get ready. Dagger. Dagger.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater.
Thank you.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Off at the 38, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive.
Look what play it is, everybody.
And that last one, that hurts. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Got me.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Drive. Is run it.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Here's Barkley.
You got me. I had X wide open. Wide open, bro.
Get home for the sack. Robert Kimdichie in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Big sack on 2nd down. Now the offense needs to convert here on 3rd.
In the blitz. In the blitz. What do you think, Sadie?
Now Barkley. He'll set up the screen to McCoy.
Y'all walk right past that man.
It's only a yard, and it's 4th.
He was sending the blitz too, bro.
Come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one
away. And
they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points. Stall.
Whoa. How the fuck is he not at left end? Excuse me. You're supposed to be here. Armstead. I hate when they do that dumb shit, bro. Just randomly switch your fucking depth chart. Fuck there. Firmly. Walls, Williams. That's good, that's good, that's good. Alright, let's go. I do need to change one more thing. It's cornerback. Alright. Is ready.
Off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit. I'll put some points on the board on this one.
Start flat.
Let's go.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
I should keep cover 4. Up into a spy.
From the gun, Bridgewater. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, come on,
but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Let's go. Get ready.
the play fake. Bridgewater. And incomplete on the deep ball. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. And now it's third down.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great. But you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big third down.
On third down, Bridgewater.
We
get there and bring him down.
Bang, bang.
Frank Clark in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust to the
battle, buddy.
But what you're hoping is that you figure
fuck up and
out
leave.
and you see
84,
and get a clue. Maybe
101.
there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. And this one brought in by Gathers. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now a handoff working right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's throwing them in the offensive backfield.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Had him, bro. Had him.
And take him down. Calais Campbell able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. In motion right is Brown. Now the first carry for
Hold the emotion to block that guy, and he didn't do it.
Yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, if for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
Fielded at the 20.
Good job, 21. Bam.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
We'll have to run the ball a little bit more.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And he'll do a nice job
players
here
just couldn't tackle him, huh?
Back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down,
press,
slow up his
really
feet,
play
and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
A second down throw for Bridgewater.
Thank you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be incomplete.
Missed that. Barkley?
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but They took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
10 yards still left on second down. They'll set up a throw. The swing pass caught and out of bounds all the way down at the 2-yard line. 23 yards on the play. They'll look to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play-action pass, you see the end result. Usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with.
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. Shift together here from the D-line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Screen play to Johnson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. The first down carry here for Johnson. And Johnson.
Let's go, baby.
Poked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Got
They'll take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Anything to make of this or just a bad stretch? Because he had the 2 fumbles he lost last week and now a third.
It's a bad stretch, but it's one that he has to make sure he overcomes. This isn't on anyone else but him. Taking care of the ball, tucking it away, keeping it high and tight, all the while doing that and not slowing down his running and his ability to move the ball forward.
Now they try the right side here.
Oh, that's corny.
Bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds Corey Davis. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing right, and that's complete. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And got his tight end, Duarte. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. He'll look to throw. The swing pass caught. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And across the goal line into the end zone.
And they're like, booty here, because that's my duty there.
A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Team zip, boy.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
He tried to get the ball out of Peterson's hand.
This will be a touchback, and it
You're
comes out to the
Patterson back there,
25-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board.
Somebody.
He was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On second down, Johnson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will be out
that
of
boy
bounds.
smart. He boy smart.
At the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Give it off and baby, let's get it, boy.
55 to go in the first half. More from the desert after this.
Peterson's on the left side of the field? What?
Let's go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding his safety valve here.
Ain't no linebacker, cuz.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left.
Oh, my goodness.
Tipped to throw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
We're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Well covered, man.
To throw here. He gets it to Brown. And a loose football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
Bro. Oh, fucking way, bro.
Left side, it's a foot race. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football. And
San Francisco gets set to go here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Oh, what? When did I put on true top?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
That's the way to cookie crumbles.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Gotcha, bitch.
A big play there. 81 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
That's your ass, Mr. Postman.
That'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
You're blocking that man, fella.
Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half. In the NFL. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, late hit. Can I get a late hit? Can I get a penalty on that, man?
Shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee.
Man, right there.
As they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive style...
Oh, it's cute, messy, but easiest throws, buddy.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
That's your ass.
A big play there. 79 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity map to go out
Big hit.
a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But boy,
Was a
they're
good
going
shot,
to need a
sir.
few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
I would have returned that.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Barkley. Flush to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I know we're doing this game live, but let's step into the film room for just a second, because when they review this play, oh, the negatives are going to be incredible on this one. Rolling out to his right. Yeah, he's right-handed, so that's a natural spot for him. But he throws back across his body back into traffic.
Big no-no.
Oh, that's a monster no.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
All right. Good one.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is brought in at the 21.
Who is that fat motherfucker out there, bro?
Great blocking, nearly sprung in there.
Really?
28-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that
Long as y'all got
sideline
him, bro.
because
Long as y'all
that
got
drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30.
Bro.
Touchdown!
That's not annoying, bro.
David Johnson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
No wiggle stick, nigga! Ah, you mean, boy?
10. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Don't look at defense. I mean, when I'm two tight ends by
78 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
Nigga, you just ripped off a 60-yarder too,
works their way back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now he'll escape to his left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
What's the old adage, be quick but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
To throw, Bridgewater. It fights him off. But now
got that
he's
sack.
swallowed up and taken down. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? I mean, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors they have to look at to try and help out, but you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
First down, Bridgewater.
Thank you.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Holy shit, Mo.
Near midfield. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
It ain't right.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we?
Complete pass, bro.
In the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it?
Arkley, come on, bro. Like, you're killing me, Smalls. Jesus. Game ain't over yet, man. We still need to fucking play offense here, buddy.
Establish this run game. The play-action pass could very well be open.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And now here's a carry heading left. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I think I didn't know you was going to cut back left. Nigga, cut it out.
Particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They They begin the drive with Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Oh, he let me return one.
That's pulled in at the 32. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
8 for
but a nice little gain.
56.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Open that ass, Mr. Postman.
Back now here on EA Sports. Second down following the run. A first throw for the backup Griffin. And it's a short one here, complete to the 10.
Trucking Pat P.
Brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
And he'll give it here to his running
Bro, I
back.
swear he paused in the backfield right there, bro.
Down to the 35-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Griffin. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the 1st down yardage there. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Fresh set of downs here. The play clock's running down. From the red zone now, here's Griffin on 1st down. That is caught at the 7.
Bro, if you're going to blitz, I'm not going to run the ball.
Nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now a handoff as they run left side. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Here's McCoy. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San
That's why you're out there, big
touchdown.
70.
Sean McCoy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers continue to roll. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. You might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They go to Johnson again.
Oh,
and he'll push
shot
his
that
way
gap,
forward
bro.
to about the 32. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On 3rd down, Johnson.
Stop, baby.
And he maybe makes it back to the line
Oh,
of
we need the
scrimmage.
big boys on the
That's
field,
it.
man.
Time for a break.
Yes, sir.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He's been terrific so far. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
G, Bucko.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
He said, time to go back.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. The Niners on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game.
Out, buddy.
This is 3rd down and 12. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
CG, Bucko.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for San Francisco, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Arizona, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.
They said something about an outstanding balance, and they just sent the bill.